No, stop. So we are watching this.
We all know AI has been taking over the internet, and along with that has come many weird trends. From fruit cannibalism to AI and ASMR. Anyways, I'm a real artist, so today I'll be recreating these AI trends by drawing them. This is gonna be hell.
First trend. It's so very funny with that thing.
Alright, so you've definitely seen this first one. If you haven't, though, I'm sorry. AI fruit eating fruit. These are AI generated videos of living fruit creatures being fed fruit slices, usually titled Cute AI Fruit Eating Fruit. Well, yes, cannibalism, so kawaii. Allow me to
my
explain
God,
these
it's so
monstrosities
very
just so you can see how weird it is. These videos garner millions of views, and honestly, I see these everywhere. These creatures are often called niche fruits, though unfortunately, there's nothing niche about it, as probably a billion people have watched these videos. Many people find these videos to be adorably cute, though I don't know what's cute about demonic realistic baby faces on fruit, chewing as they make wet noises and create a giant mess. If anything, I find it disturbing, but hey, who am I to judge? I draw a movie eating people. The most popular one is this weird apple, but don't worry. If you don't like apples, pretty much every fruit on the planet is featured in one of these cursed videos. Like peaches, here you go. Grapes, sure. Banana? Okay, that's too far. What even is that? This genre of videos has gotten so popular that it's not even just fruits anymore. For example, there's niche breakfast or niche snacks. God,
oh my God, the Oreo.
The same way again. Some of these fruits have teeth or fangs, which honestly just makes it 10 times worse. And the sounds in these videos really are telling.
This is so scary.
One that literally looks like a failed lab experiment. Instead of cannibalism, somebody calls this fruitinibalism. Yeah, that checks out. Unsurprising to anyone, this trend originated from TikTok, where the worst things possible get millions of views. Also, apparently, there is even lore for this, and I guess apple and orange are a thing now. Actually, that's nothing new. Let's be real, the annoying orange will forever be way better than this. If some of you enjoy these niche fruit videos, that's fine, but I think they're freaky. Also, I just don't like AI. Naturally, with these trends being so popular, many people attempt to recreate these in real life, which is pretty cool. So I'm doing the same thing, but with my drawing skills. Of course, since the apple is the main character of this trend, that's what I'm drawing. I typically make humans, so needless to say, this was way out of my comfort zone. And plus, I'm already very uncomfortable watching these videos. The things I do for YouTube. Of course, mine doesn't look super realistic. After all, I'm a cartoon artist. But I actually really love the artsy, more hand-drawn look. But I will say, this turned out way better than I expected it to. And I actually think mine is cuter than the original rather than just being completely terrifying. Let me know what you think. Do you like the AI version or my drawing more?
I like your drawing, but I don't like the AI.
Clip Studio Paint comes with fully adjustable 3D models for you to use. Change the body shape to match your characters, or import poses from photos. Once you've decided on a pose, you can add other 3D materials and draft your scene.
No more ads. No more
Up next on this list is my favorite just because of how bad it is. AI sad cat videos. You may have seen these floating around while doom scrolling at 3 a.m. These videos feature cats with human features and Disney-style faces, often in very tragic or just outright weird scenarios. And 99% of the time, the stories don't add up and make zero sense. These videos range from super poor cats being made fun of and then suddenly getting rich to straight up abuse. Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding. And there are so many YouTube channels and TikTok and Facebook pages dedicated specifically to making these weird AI cat stories. This channel is just one example, with nearly 2 million subscribers and several videos with over 10 million views. All because they generate this abomination. Allow me to play this video with 250 million views.
I watched that. I already watched that.
Yeah, what the heck, man. Needless to say, this is one of the weirdest things to come out of AI. But hey, there are 100 million people who watch these videos, so maybe I'm just a hater. I'm assuming the vast majority of views come from toddlers who were let on the internet too young, or middle-aged Facebook moms. Because how this many people watch these atrocities is beyond me.
God,
I will
it's
admit,
so
though,
cute!
these these are so insane and make so little sense that they're just hilarious, simply because of how bad they are. Another very concerning and common theme I've found in these videos is these cat moms neglecting and mistreating their children. And very specific too. There's tons of videos of mother cats on the phone while cooking, and the baby accidentally crawls into the oven and she shuts it, all because the mom was distracted. It's actually concerning how many of these there are, and they're all nearly identical. Because I think this is the most absurd of them all, I decided to make my own version of this. I've never drawn a semi-realistic Disney-style cat before, so it was definitely a bit of a challenge. And I've certainly never drawn something as odd as this. Okay, that's a lie. Don't worry. No cats were harmed in the making of this video. I promise, he just enjoys sitting in the oven, and it turned at a very low temperature. Out of all of them, this one took the longest, and despite this being a recreation of AI, I think it's pretty safe to say my drawing is less cursed in terms of style.
I'm trying right now. Jacqueline. What is the world is that? AI glass.
Now let's delve into a trend that's honestly the most recent from what I've seen, the AI glass fruit trend. Yep, another trend relating to fruit, except this one definitely isn't as cursed as the first one. These AI-generated videos consist of various types of glass fruits being cut by a knife in a very satisfying way, usually with very crispy ASMR, and the glass fruits being very detailed. Since they're meant to be glass, most of the time they're translucent, but other times when they're cutting through the middle, the inside suddenly isn't translucent, which is a bit odd and doesn't make sense. But then again, it's no surprise that AI messes up a lot. This isn't the only version of the glass fruit trend. Other times, it's shown as an ASMR mukbang, where an AI-generated girl bites into it in a very creepy and unsettling way while staring directly into your soul. They even whisper. And I don't know why, but something about AI
broke my assignment.
Oh, what do you mean? Of course that's dangerous. You're literally biting into glass. Somebody call an ambulance. Just like the other trends, these videos get millions of views, and not surprisingly, there's Facebook moms that think these glass fruits are actually real. And while I will admit, as much as I don't like the fact that
good, I want to eat
let me know what you guys think of the glass fruits in the comments. Personally, I think the concept is really cool. I just wish it wasn't AI. And so I'm attempting to recreate this by, of course, drawing it, since that's the only thing I'm good at. Just like basically everything else in this video, I've never drawn something like this before, but I really wanted to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible. The main appeal of these glass fruits is how shiny and glossy they are. There are so many different fruits I could have done, but personally, my favorite was this rainbow strawberry. I chose this one since it's a Disney theme, and I wanted to challenge myself. I also really just love rainbows. It's really interesting that these are called glass fruits, yet the inside always looks like jelly. Anyways, I tried making it realistic, but obviously there's still some cartoony elements. Overall, I'm really happy with it. I think the details pretty cool. Let me know if you broskies would eat this fruit.
Whoa, I want to eat that. But I saw the video. What is starter pack?
Next up, we're drawing the AI starter pack trend. This one is a bit more on the older side, as this whole thing started back in 2024, but it went super viral, so I thought I'd include it in this video anyway. Of course, starter packs are nothing new, and memes like these have been around for a while. But a little while ago, a trend started where people began generating images of themselves or other characters as dolls in special packaging, with stuff relating to them or their character on the side, like Claire with her matcha and Nintendo Switch, and the dog that's staring into my soul, or the lesbian starter pack that for some reason has a U-Haul truck. There's lots of these, but the vast majority of them are the same, with this semi-realistic 3D art. And while some of these look okay, there's others that look a bit too realistic in my opinion. Like, bro, that ain't a doll. That's just a person trapped in there. Please live it free. With being able to make a cool collectible figure of yourself, who wouldn't hop on this AI trend? While it is true that many people went in on this and began generating images, on the other hand, many actual human artists saw this happening and decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna make my own starter pack, but actually draw it, because that's just way cooler. As tiring as it is to constantly see AI floating everywhere, it's so nice to see artists taking these AI trends and making it into their own thing. Standing against AI and saying, hey, it took some time, but look at what I made with my own 2 hands, or feet, or whatever you draw with. No judging here. For a lot of this video, I've been drawing the typical AI 3D style, so for this challenge in particular, I'll be doing it in my own art style. In my opinion, all of these dolls look very bland and so similar that they lack any originality. Like they were just copy and pasted but given different clothes. So drawing a more cartoony action figure is definitely refreshing. While I've never gotten an action figure of myself, I have gotten a plushie of my character, which was so cool. So making a concept for a collectible doll is even cooler. Since I'm an artist, of course, one of my accessories is a pencil. I also included a digital drawing tablet with a pen, since I do mostly make digital art. And of course, I didn't forget to include my kitties, Yuki and Boka. For the figure, I was sure to make myself look more like an actual doll, so I went for a more chibi style, with a larger head and smaller body. Kind of like an android, except the heads on those are twice as big. But I think this turned out super cool.
Whoa.
Hey broskies, thanks so much for watching. It was so interesting challenging myself to recreate some of these viral AI trends. Obviously, some were more difficult than others, but I actually enjoyed this way more than I thought it would. Definitely be sure to comment below your favorite drawing that I did. And remember guys, human-made art is real art. I know it can be discouraging seeing so much AI-generated images everywhere, but just remember the art that you make yourself is one of a kind, and AI can never take that away from you. So if there's artists watching this video, never give up and keep on drawing, because real art is a beautiful thing. And with that, I'll see you broskies in the next one. Okay, bye!
Enjoy each moment even more when you bring out a Hershey's bar.